Welcome to the Hamilton Buddhist Temple, Nirvana Day and February SHOTSUKI service. My name is Frances Campbell. I am your Master of Ceremonies for today. We are pleased to have Yoshi Sensei from the Toronto Buddhist Church presiding. Today we are celebrating Nirvana Day. This celebrates the day that Shakyamuni Buddha passed into complete nirvana. We are also observing the February SHOTSUKI service where we remember our loved ones who have passed on. Please note that today's service is being recorded. This allows people who are unable to attend today to watch later. Only the service portion itself will be posted online. Please join us for Mukso, quiet meditation.
Please close your eyes and steady your body and refocus yourself toward encountering Buddha Dharma. Thank you. Please open your eyes. And please join me in Gasho, placing your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida. Namo. Thank you.
Three treasures. How rare and wondrous it is to have been born into human life, and now I live it. How rare and wondrous it is to be able to listen to the Buddha Dharma, and now I am able to hear it. If I do not transcend the world of delusion in this life, when will I ever attain spiritual liberation? May I, along with the entire Sangha, with sincere heart and mind, rely on that which can be truly relied on in life, the three treasures. I rely on the Buddha. May I, along with all sentient beings, awaken to the great path with my entire being and discover the highest aspiration, which is to become a Buddha. I rely on the Dharma. May I, along with all sentient beings, deeply reflect on the meaning of the sutras and gain wisdom that is as deep and vast as the ocean. I rely on the Sangha. May I, along with all sentient beings, become one Sangha of life, able to move forward and live with a dynamic spirit that is hindered by nothing. The unsurpassed, deep and wondrous Dharma, even in millions of kalpas, is extremely difficult to encounter, but now I am able to experience and embrace it. May I come to understand and revere the meaning of the Tathagata. This month, we remember the following people: Raymond Horibe, 2011, Noma Toshiatsu, 2011, Sam Swanega, 2008, Tanizawa Lionel, 2003, Tomizo Kamada, 1992, Hisaya Kamada, 1982, Kiyoshi Nishizeki, 1987, A. Matsuseki, 1984, Magohachi Seki, 1962, Teru Yamashita, 1982, and Shizui Yamamoto, 1980.
Now we will start chanting Soraiju, Gatha in praise of Amida Buddha, composed by the Dharma Master Tanru from San Midage. So Ah Now we will start chanting Junilai, 12 adoration. Keshu teni shokuryo amida senryo zoku son zai himi me andako無料武士主意ね金色心情両線のシャマタ両女像部両目上脈小蓮華子が将来見出そう面前炎上両万が以降有尿千日が少女天空しら子が将来見出そう 観音頂大観地宇治中十名双方将軍のぶくげどまけうまんこがちょらいみだそう無びむくこしょじょ習得けうけんよこく小さり悪徳自在こがちょらいみだそう実法明門菩薩衆無料小魔女三段一生修上願力人こがちょらいみだそう根体法見知症系前言症状梅う大座おひざ上行線のこがちょらいみだそう実法将来勝負し権限人図し安打戦言尊厳上空行こがちょらいみだそう小無常無我と薬尿水学伝養論一種聖法無病寺こがちょらいみだそう非尊部責無悪名薬無女人悪道夫中に死心拒否尊こがちょらいみだそう非尊無料法勉強無所主悪知心往生不体死亡大こがちょらいみだそうがせん非尊苦毒人修善無変女海水小逆前後小宇上者衛生主上小非公ナマ Namanda, 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 namanda.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Yoshi Sensei for his Dharma talk today.
Good morning, everyone. So my laptop told me like internet doesn't work well. So is that okay? Can you hear? Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah. It's snowing in Toronto, and today Toronto Buddhist Church, they also have their Sunday service. So that is why today I stay home and hold the Buddhist service in front of my Obutsudan. Yeah. And I saw my picture on the PowerPoint slide. That picture was taken 5 years ago. So I was skinny and I was young. Actually, I took interview last week, 2 weeks ago from Honganji Mother Temple, and I had to submit my article for their newsletters, and they asked me to send them my picture, profile picture, and I sent that picture. You saw it. So they said, no. They need current picture. So they knew it was taken like 5 years ago. So anyway, so today, 無下校如来の名号とかの光明地層とは、無明長夜の闇を発し、主情の志願を見てたもう。The name of the Tathagata of unhindered light, and the light that is the embodied of wisdom, dispels the darkness of the long night of ignorance, and fulfill the aspirations of sentient beings from the Pure and Master's hymns, Master Tan Lao. So today, we are gathered here for the Nirvana Day service. Although Shakyamuni Buddha had already attained liberation under the Bodhi tree long before his death, Nirvana Day is the day he passed into the complete Nirvana, leaving his earthly form behind. And next slide. Yep. When he entered Nirvana, he lay down between twin Sada trees, and he gave his final Dharma talk to his disciples. At the end of the Dharma talk, he said, "After I leave this world, make the Dharma your place of refuge. Make of yourself a light. All things in this world are impermanent. Follow the Dharma diligently. those were his last words. And this service, NIRVANA Day service, gives us an opportunity to show our gratitude for the noble teaching of the Buddha. Yeah. And we live our lives hearing many different things and encounter various things in our daily lives. I think our lives are greatly changed by what we hear and what we encounter. When you go to school, you meet people like teacher and friends. When you go to work, you meet your boss and co-workers. These people must have great impact on your life. Or I could say, they must give us many opportunities to change our lives. In my case, if I didn't meet Bishop Aoki in Japan when I was university student, I might not come to Canada. If I didn't meet Reverend Teramoto, my mentor, when I studied Buddhism, I might not become a kaikyoshi, like overseas Buddhist minister. If I didn't talk with my friend who really enjoyed reciting Nembutsu, I might not have an interest in Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. So I'm sure you also have similar experience to mine. As you can see, we are influenced by many different people in our life. Even so, I believe that the closest things that change our lives is our family members, such as parents or siblings, or daughter or son or grandchildren. So I think they change your life a lot. This is because the time we spend with them will remain in our mind such longer than any other memories. I would like to share my family memories with you. When I was a child, my family chanted Shoshinge together every day before we went to sleep in front of Obutsudan. The Shoshinge is a short gather with only 62 lines and 120 phrases. However, it seems like forever to me because when we chanted, I had to say the style on the floor, which was a little bit painful for me. Therefore, after about 50 minutes, I stopped sitting seiza and stretched my leg. So when my mother saw me, she took me on her lap and chanted Shoshinge. So when I was around 4 years old, I could not read any Japanese letters, especially kanji, like a Chinese character. It was difficult to read it for 4 years old child. So I just listened my parents and siblings chanting voice. So, and my brother told me, I used to sleep during the chanting on my mother's lap. When I heard that his memory, I thought my mother's chanting voice was a lullaby to me. So it made me comfortable. So that's why I took a nap every time. But it was interesting because even though I took a nap during the chanting or during the service, I was able to chant along with them after a few years later. So even now, when I chant Shoshinge, I suddenly remember the memories of the time. The Shoshinge describes Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. The wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha are expressed as 12 kinds of light in Shoshinge. So the Wasan, which I shared beginning of this Dharma talk, express the part of the 12 kinds of light that is called unhindered, here, unhindered light. There is nothing in nature that hates light. So everyone loves light, I believe. Like a tree, so I have not, I don't know, I can call tree this one, but the plant, the tree and plant stretch out their branches and live toward the light. So I have to change their angles, because if I keep it, they just bend to that way. So light comes here. So I always change like a position. So, and birds open their wings and fly away as if enjoying the light in the morning. So especially there's a blue jay in my neighbor. So, and I and my girlfriend give the feed the like bread or food to the blue jay in the morning. So if we forgot, when we forget feed them, they like a chorus, like a so loud. And blue jays, how do calling or chipping is not cute. Like they say jay, it's so noisy. So anyway, however, the light of Amida Buddha is not physical or visible light, such as light of sun, moon, or flashlight, because physical light is limited by two conditions. First, the physical things can be break down, and second, physical things cannot pass through another object. So if the light of Amida Buddha is broken or blocked by something, we cannot rely on the light. So what is the light of Buddha that we rely on and take a refuge in? And Shinran Shonin said, the light of Amida Buddha is not visible things, but we could listen to the light of Amida Buddha. He also said, the light of Amida Buddha is embodied Mida's wisdom, like great wisdom. The light of Amida Buddha's wisdom will help us to reflect on our imperfect selves and guides us to the pure end. And in Jodo Shinshu Buddhism, we recite Nembutsu because the Nembutsu represents Amida's light. And the light of Amida Buddha let us know that we need to listen to and what we need to meet or encounter in our lives. I think most of us are not like a celebrity, like a Hollywood star, or elite, like Bill Gates, who are featured in the newspaper. Our lives may have been insignificant in the eyes of others. But even if it is such a life, for us, it is the unrepeatable life that will never come again. And my grandfather told me he had heard what he needed to hear, and he had encountered what he needed to encounter in his life through the Nembutsu. When I heard that, I was sure he would place his palms together and say Namo Amida Butsu when he will go to the Pure Land, because he doesn't see Amida's light, but he was listening to the light through the Nembutsu. So in this way, when we meet many people and hear many things, that changed my life so much without my realizing it. And I think chanting Shoshinge with my family family when I was a child was also one of them that changed my life. And I believe some of you have similar experience to mine when you say Namo Amida Butsu, because Amida's light of wisdom is embodied in Nembutsu, and Nembutsu reaches us to guide to Amida's mindfulness. Or, it's not only Nembutsu or chanting sutras. When you sing a song with your family, you may remember your treasured memory of your parents or your grandparents or of your grandchildren. So, I think that is very important things to remember your treasured memories. And in my case, it's a chanting Shoshinge. But when I visit nursing home, sometimes the member asked me to chant Junirai because they like the, Junirai, which is we chanted today as a melody. So they really loved. And some senior member told me when I hold their makuragyo service, like bedside service, like in the hospital or in their house, like a last rite, they asked me to chant Junirai, not like Amida Kyo or just Shoshinge, because they loved. So I would like to respect their, thought, and I'd like to chant with them again. Yeah. And thank you very much for listening to my Dharma message. I'd like to close my message with Gasho. Please join me, Gasho, placing your palms together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Sensei, for your Dharma talk today on this Nirvana Day service. I will now read the Golden Chain of Love. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I will keep my link bright and strong. May I be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. May I think pure and beautiful thoughts, say pure and beautiful words, and do pure and beautiful deeds. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. I have a few announcements. On behalf of the Hamilton Buddhist Temple, we would like to thank Yoshi Sensei for today's Dharma talk, the Toronto Buddhist Church for supporting our temple and for providing us with Yoshi Sensei's services. We are also grateful for the support from the Jodo Shinshu Buddhist Temples of Canada National Board and from ministers and temples across Canada. Future services, for now, the next few services will continue to be online. The next service is March 13th, our spring Higan service, and March Shotsuki service at 11 a.m. Following that in April, Hanamatsuri and April Shotsuki is April 10th at 11 a.m. We will be having our annual general meeting within the next couple of months. Location of services will be one of the items for discussion. This brings the formal portion of our service to a close. Please put your hands together in Gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.